Rogue One Premiere Special Edition from The Force Always. That's right, this is The Force Always. My name is David Zaman, aka Diz. Rogue One Premiere is about to happen for Australia. Let's get to the Star Wars news. Speaking of premieres, the world premiere has taken place in LA. It was received well with the red carpet event on StarWars.com. To more news, the Rebels animation series, which is actually a story just before Rogue One, their year has ended. So the season is not complete yet. That will recommence and finish next year, 2017. The last episode was called Visions and Voices. And now we are at the Rogue One premiere in Melbourne, Australia, in an area called Chadstone. And this place is a magnitude. I would compare this cinema almost to the cinema that I was in last year to see Force Awakens, which was in a Chinese theatre. This year it's in the Chadstone, and it's in a shopping centre. And you may think, oh my goodness, what the hell are you doing in a shopping centre? But this place is a magnitude. It's like a spaceship. Anyway, on with the show. Okay, this is the views section of The Force Away. Now, this is Stephen. How you doing?
Good, man. What about you?
Good. Now, what's your expectations for Rogue One?
Actually, they're pretty high. I'm expecting this to be like one of the best Star Wars movies ever.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And any particular part you want to see happen?
Not exactly. I mean, I'm not sure what is going to happen. I've been trying to avoid the trailers as much as possible, so that way, I come in fresh.
Beautiful. Thanks, Steve.
No worries.
Now, let's go on to Jim. How you doing, Jim?
Hey, Doc.
Good. Excellent. Now, what's your view on what you want to happen in Rogue One? Or do you know anything about Rogue One?
At least some softcore bull.
Fantastic.
No expectations apart from that.
Yeah. Okay, well, is there anything that you're looking forward to in this film? That you've seen or
Just
made?
a good lightsaber contest.
Right, okay. Well, thanks, Jim. Thanks very much. Now, Ryan.
Doctor.
Here is Ryan. Now, ladies, just hold on to yourselves. This man is good looking. Look at him. Anyway, Ryan, thanks for coming down. Now,
Happy to be here, Doc.
what's your view in what you'd like to happen in Rogue One?
I'd like to see a lot of Darth Vader. Get real dark.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And any other...
And hopefully the trailer for Episode 8 at the end of the movie, because
Yep.
I know you are wanting it badly.
Yep, beautiful.
So,
excellent.
let's do it.
Thanks, Ryan, for
Thank
that.
you for
It's
having me.
all brief, these viewpoints, just so we can save a bit of time, because it's almost going to start, Rogue
it.
One. Now, this is Andy. How you doing, Andy?
Yeah, very well.
Very well. Now, what's your view on what you'd like to see happen?
Not too sure. We'll just go with the flow and hopefully it ends out fairly well.
Beautiful. Okay. Any other comments?
Like to see a couple of fighting scenes. That's about all.
And here is the Jedi Master Jordan. How you doing?
Good, buddy.
Excellent. Now, what's your view and what you'd like to happen in Rogue One?
Hopefully it's a dark movie with a lot of action, a lot of fighting, and hopefully we get to see a bit of the backstory before Episode 4. So it gives us a bit of context and might even tell us a bit about Episode 8. That'd be really good if we can get a bit of information about that, but if not, hopefully just a good movie.
Okay, beautiful. Well, thank you very much, Jordan, and thanks for everyone. These are the viewpoints from the Force Away crew tonight. Keep rocking! Woo! Okay, so my viewpoint, what I would like to see in this film is no scroll at the start. I'd like to see Darth Vader 45%, but not be the only element in Star Wars, in Rogue One. And I would like to end with the Episode 8 title and a snippet of the film. But it's important that Darth Vader be in it, menacing, and 45% along with other stories going on as well. That's my viewpoint, and let's see what happens. Okay, this is the review section of The Force Awakens. This is Ryan again. You've just seen Rogue One. What out of 10 and a comment with it?
I'm going to give it around a 6.8, Doc. I thought it was good, but it lacked a bit of that normal Star Warsy kind of content that was really good, and not enough Vader,
Okay.
not enough Darth.
Yep.
So,
Okay, thanks Ryan. Thanks for that.
you.
So it was a 6.8 out of 10.
yeah, correct.
Now, Jordan, you've just seen Rogue One. What do you give it out of 10 and a comment?
I give it 7. I thought it was good. The same as Ryan. I just thought it was a bit like it wasn't true to Star Wars, and I wanted it just a bit more. But it was still quite good. Still enjoyed it.
Well, thanks Jordan. Now, Andy, for being a non-Star Wars fan, what do you give it out of 10 and a bit of a comment?
6.9, and it was a bit erotic, I think. So
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Thanks, Andy. And Steve, what do you give it out of 10?
And I've got to disagree with everyone so far. I'm going to give it a 9.
An 8?
9.
9
yeah,
out of
I've gone
10?
high, yeah. Purely because it wasn't Star Wars. Like, it was something very, very new to the mix. It was like a war film, like what I think, what was the director's name? Gareth Edwards?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what he set out to do, and that's what he gave us in the Star Wars universe, and it was great. It had just the right amount of Vader, just the right amount of callbacks to the original trilogy. It was great that way. I loved it.
Beautiful. Okay, well, thank you very much.
No worries,
and
man.
okay, this is the continuation review of Rogue One. And my review, I give it 8 out of 10. Tarkin was amazing. Princess Leia was amazing in its look and authenticity for the film. There's so many great visuals. I think from start to end, the visuals, every bit of film was great. I think the story was one of those simple stories you couldn't really get much out of, with passion-wise, even though it is a film that you can feel. But maybe I just know the story too well. But there was definitely highlights out of it. Anyway, that's my review. 8 out of 10, and until next time, keep rocking. Okay, welcome to the interview section, part of The Force Always. This is Al. How you doing?
Hello, Doctor.
Yes, he calls me the Doctor. But anyway, Al.
You're the Doctor.
No, you're the Doctor.
You're the Doctor.
Anyhow, anyway, Al is,
Yes, sir.
he's a music producer, is that correct?
Composer.
Sorry. So tell us a movie you have worked on.
The Heist with Ice-T.
And when was that released?
Shit's gonna get hectic. 1999, Doctor, because I'm old.
1999, that was great. What type of movie was that?
It was a sort of a gangster film, you know, B-grade Hollywood film. But I can say that I worked on an American movie
That's right, yes.
with Ice-T.
Yes, Ice-T in the Heist. Now we're here to talk about Star Wars. Now, what's your interpretation of Star Wars? What do you know? What do you don't
I've
know?
never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
No, I have heard of it, but I'm not an enthusiast, Doc.
Right.
I prefer things like thrillers.
Thrillers?
And I don't do fantasy films either.
Right. So give me an example of a thriller film you like.
Of late,
Yeah.
I didn't mind Gone Girl. But, you know, like, I like bad B-grade stuff like Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, did you think the soundtrack in Gone Girl was good?
From memory, I think it was, yeah.
Right.
But I like the soundtrack from There Will Be Blood,
Right.
because it was the guy from Radiohead.
Ah, excellent. Now, your dislike with Star Wars.
Not dislike, just ambivalent.
Right. And what do you know of Star Wars? What at all? Anything?
I know that I like the sound that Chewbacca makes,
Yeah.
or whatever that is, and I'm starting to look like him.
Excellent. Do you? What do you think of John Williams being the composer?
He's a genius.
Genius.
He is, even though he borrows heavily from Gustav Mahler, Holst, and Stravinsky.
Right.
You do, John.
Yeah.
Don't try and get out of it. You plagiarise, but we love you for it.
Yeah. Now, so any other information about Star Wars that you can provide us?
Doctor, I'm afraid that my mind is very scant when it comes to Star Wars.
Would you know that there's a Star Wars film coming out at the end of this year?
Oh yeah, and you'll see it 14 times.
Right. Do you know the name of this Star Wars film?
Rogue One.
Yes, he is a music producer. This is Al.
Thank you, Doc.
Now,
Nice to talk to you.
Yes, nice to talk to you. Just one more piece of information.
I very much
Is there any films that you're looking forward to right now?
Not particularly. I think it's been a cold 18 months for films. Not that good.
Right.
I do watch B-grade films on Netflix though.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night. No, late at night.
Would you say these B-grade films are like a guilty pleasure?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, excellent. Now look, Al, thank you very much, and may the Force be with you.
I am your father. Okay, thanks for the interview. And this is The Force Always. As you can see, I'm whispering because I've just come back from the midnight premiere session of Rogue One, where I've given it 8 out of 10. Just to elaborate a little bit more on that review, my wish for episode 8, it didn't come true at the end after the credits. I thought the Darth Vader role in the film was good, but just not enough, but still was very well handled. I thought the weakest point of the film was actually the very beginning, the title, and the music with it. It was like it was forced a little, but the gradual build up from the start to the end of the film was very good, and Tarkin, an absolute standout, and Princess Leia, an absolute standout. So just a little bit more on my review. I'd like to also add that I think in America, The Force Awakens did 245 opening weekend, 245 million in the opening weekend. I'm going to say 201. That's what I reckon this film's going to do. And in Australia, just to let you know statistics for here as well, Force Awakens did about 27 million opening weekend. I think it's going to be about 19 million here opening weekend. It's so the length of the film will, give the repeat views advantage. Speaking of repeat views, tomorrow, which is today, I'm actually seeing it another 4 times. Now, I know this sounds a little bit weird. What the hell am I doing this for? But, it's sort of like, a kiss. You want to kiss once and then you want to kiss again. Why not? That's how I look at it. Star Wars is like a kiss. Anyway, this has been The Force Awakens. My name is David Zammit, aka Diz, and all I've got to say now is keep rockin'.